I just want to show this real quick. Look, my shit's in Spanish. Not that it matters, anyways, but it doesn't even affect the books, unless they were already made in a different language. I forget which one those are, but like I would read them anyways. I probably wouldn't, one, read it in English, and two, if I read it in English, not read it in their language, because well, I don't know what it says. So if it's a book I'm never gonna read it in English, why would I read it in the Spanish version? Is there a French version? There's another language that's not Spanish, but a book comes in. I forget. Not important. Chapter 16. That's Amorelia. Fuck you. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I don't know. Amorelia. Several weeks after the championship game, you drift awake. Your eyes fluttered open, just long enough to catch the warm sunlight streaming in. And your blanket is stripped away. What? Rise and shine. You have 10 minutes to get ready before we go shopping. I need to buy a new dress before the Amorelia date gotta come along for the laughs and prevent you from being murdered in broad daylight. Isn't it dangerous for you to be out in public? Don't worry, I'll set a sight. Shreya beams at you, but you can't help feeling a flicker of unease. Shreya, I don't know about this dance. After everything that's happened, how can we just party? We're still in danger. Who knows what will happen next? And that's exactly why we need this. We need the chest to run wide and celebrate the fact that we're still alive and fighting. Now, I'll leave you to get ready. Chop chop! Shreya leaves your room, pulling Atlas with her, and you turn to your closet to pick your outfit for the day. It doesn't matter what we wear, because we are going shopping, so we are going to be putting on a new outfit anyways. Hey, weren't you like broke in like this near the 600s? How'd you get that much back? If you can't read Spanish, or even if you just can't, I don't know, you just didn't see back on the VIP things. I can't read Spanish either, and I should probably change the language back to English. But I'm gonna be stupid and change it to Dutch because I hate myself. Again, this doesn't change anything. White display, spy. What? Butch one. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. That was Swedish accent I was doing. What the fuck? I was thinking of that guy from Frozen. Yoo-hoo! Make some blowout. I don't like any of these other casual outfits. Look stupid. I don't like them. I just like the denim digs. But you know, batter up. Just to do something different. Fuck it. I'm taking too long. Let's go. My bad. Elijah, hurry up. Shopping is a first come, first serve activity. Coming. You join Shreya and Atlas to make your way to Penn Square. What's the point so late in the book, when it's almost over, to buy the premium outfit from the start? Before you can even play the game, the premium outfit right there. Why would I buy it now? That blue plaid one keeps talking about. Why would I buy it now? Is someone gonna like, oh, by the way, nice outfit. Is someone's all of a sudden gonna give me a compliment just because I spent 15 dimes on it? Now shut up. Relatively calm for being 7 in the morning. Not that tired. I don't feel cracked out. I'm gonna stop commentating. That's gonna be a lie. Stop commentating for now. Penn Square is busier than ever before. Lively festival music mingles with the shouts of street vendors selling flower garlands. Chad darts through the crowd, headed for Aster's shop. You follow her in. Jaya, Elijah, happy Amorelia days to you. But who is this look-alike friend of yours? Alice, Elijah's twin. Oh, I myself have several saplings, but I had no idea you had a twin, Elijah. Yeah, it's kind of a long story. You quickly give Aster a rundown of how Atlas gained Pendergast and swear her to secrecy. But we're not here to give you the Elijah Daily Digest. Read this shop for the school gala. Naturally, I've prepared a selection in anticipation of your visit. You follow Aster to the back, and with a wave of her hand, she summons several clothing racks. Shredder immediately begins rifling through the clothes with frightening efficiency. Too glittery, too scary, too Merlin-y. Ah, now we're talking. Here, Elijah, turn these on. They're perfect for the Amorelia Day Gala. Shredder shoves a bundle of clothes at you, and you step into the dressing room. I thought we were here for you. Whoa. What's that? Brocade. Blue suede. Blue brocade. Whoa. So, hold on. One, I like this. Two, I didn't pay for this event. Wait, hold on. I mean, looks too professional. Yeah, too suave, too elegant. Did I not? Hold on. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, you did not tell me I didn't pay for this shit. Her personality, bold and colorful look, pink, red velvet spice up the party in a suave suit for a night as elegant as you are. No. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to why no. Just a turtleneck? This looks, that's what I like the velvet look. Or feel, but like I can feel it through the screen. But I look like I could be a professor at this damn school, and I don't like it. Like, tone it down. Ain't nothing wrong with this. Ain't nothing wrong with this at all. But here's my question: do I wear the same? No. 007. I saw that. 007. Do I wear the one I wore before, so I don't want to spend dirty diamonds? Because it does look nice. For someone who's not usually drawn toward pink, it actually looks nice. So I either not buy the blue one, just go with this, or buy the blue one. It's just for it's one-time scene, so why would I do that? I guess for any other time coming up, if you get an option to dress up, you can put it on. But then couldn't I just buy it when the time comes for me to dress up, and this is an option? Like, oh hey, just buy it all over again. Not buy it again, but like buy it for the first time in a later chapter or the next book. Maybe shut up. It's just the fact that it's called brocade. It's funny to me. And I like it. I sort of like this one more than the other one. Well, you're gonna find out what I bought. When you step out of the dressing room, Aster lets out a squeak of delight. Oh, you look simply divine. Hey, not bad. It's pretty decent. Decent? Psst. Elijah is stunning. An absolute shoe-in for her best dress, if I do say so myself. And with that vote of confidence, I'll take it. Yep, it needs just one final touch. Shredder places a shining circlet of golden Amorelia leaves about your head. You feel a shiver of magic. Oh, your hair looks so different, in the most wonderful way. I love it. It magically transforms your hair into the perfect gala look. Yes, An Amorelia headpiece is traditional for one's inaugural celebration. It is a must for your very first Amorelia day. How about it? See, I didn't buy it because, like, what the hell did you do to my hair? You got rid of my bun. I want to say no again. I probably would have said yes if I just went with the original pink suit that I bought from the last time I played, but I hate it. Oh, I hate it. I don't like it. My bun. You took my bun away. You were looking fun. I knew an Amorelia headpiece would complete your look. It's like I'm royalty, and my kingdom is the dance floor. I said, I think I got everything I need for the gala. You turn to the dressing room to change into your regular clothes, while Shreya dives back into the clothing racks. When you join Aster up front, she sighs wistfully, a small smile on her face. I hope you're visiting. Fuck you, wrong voice, I was trying to do Shreya with Aster. I hope you'll visit and tell me everything about the gala later. I can imagine it'll be wonderful. Does your school not hold dances like this? If only. The closest thing we have are probably the ceremonial forest dances. And those are so dull. The grand trees aren't exactly known for enjoying a sick bass drop, as you humans say. It's base, I know. You should just come to the gala with all of us. Can I? I didn't realize it was open to the public. It's not, but I'm sure Shreya can screen an invite for you. Right, Shreya? Aster, darling, of course you can come to the Amorelia Day Gala. Look, if I can get an invite for one with them to the school dance, then my name is in Shreya Misery. Are you in? Yes, very much so. Then consider done. Now you excuse me? I still need to find the perfect dress for the perfect woman. Aster laughs, her smile brilliant. The leaves in her hair flutter excitedly. It's like a dream. I'm going to the Amorelia Day Gala. What about your twin, Atlas? Will you be attending the gala as well? No, fancy galas aren't my scene. Atlas shakes his head dismissively, but there's something about the defeated slump of his shoulders that make you go over to him. Hey Atlas, are you sure you don't want to go? Maybe we could sneak you into something. Look, I appreciate the offer. Maybe I do want to spend one night pretending I'm a normal Pentagon student who can hang out and party and just live. But when we might as well present our heads on a silver platter to our enemies. I can't risk letting myself be seen. Your gaze wanders, and you notice an ornate mask on a shelf. Its gold detailing catches the light when you pick it up. What if we disguise you? If you wear a mask, you can be anyone. You certainly could, particularly with a mask of distortion. Aster hurries over to you with a wooden case in hand. Within are several sets of what look like iridescent contact lenses. The mask of distortion is glamored so that people easily forget the wearer the moment they look away. But if you wear this matching set of distortion lenses, you're immune to his magic. Atlas, you can wear the magic to the gala so that I notice you, and we'll wear the lenses so I can hang out with you. I don't know. What if it doesn't work? It has a 100% guarantee of identity protection, and as the cartoons say, you only live once. Atlas glances over at you, a glimmer of hope in his eyes. That does sound like a foolproof way to get me into the dance. Got the mask of distortion to bring Atlas to the gala and lock a bonus scene during the dance. I tapped with my nose. Consider me your fairy godwin. You will go to the ball, Cinder Atlas. Fine. As long as you promise to never call me Cinder Atlas ever again. No promises. He placed the mask into his hands. The moment Atlas puts the mask on, it shimmers and disappears. Atlas turns away. Wait, who was I talking to? You try to remember just what you were doing in this corner of the shop. Then Atlas takes the mask off, and memory comes flooding back. Wow, so you weren't lying. This thing really does work. Like I said, 100% guaranteed identity protection. The mask comes with 6 complimentary lenses, enough for the rest of us. Thanks, Elijah. I'll find a way to repay you. You lightly punch Alex's shoulder. He breaks into a grin. Don't mention it. Just then, Shreya emerges from among the clothing racks, dress in hand. She drops a pouch of coins on the counter. Hello, mortals. Your goddess has found her garb. Now, let's get back to the dorm. I need at least 5 hours to prepare for this gala. 5? What the hell are you doing? How long does it take to put on? Okay, a gown, maybe. Put it on, zip it up. Wait, she doing it by herself. By herself, that would be longer. Someone is helping her. Last time. But makeup, how long does that take? Ladies, gentlemen, whoever's to wear them, how long did that fucking take? Why is it taking you hours to put it on? Why you gotta wake up hours early before you have to go somewhere to put on makeup before leaving the damn house? It's not even like waking up like an extra hour early for like breakfast and like other shit. No, it's hours early for makeup. Is it even worth it at that point? No. That evening, you get ready in your room. You pause in front of the mirror. Fantastic. The guy can't handle all of this. You pop in the complimentary contact lenses just as Atlas walks in wearing a mask of distortion. Oh, so we don't see the mask on his face. Okay. How's this? I'm going for trained assassin on his night off. Look, he's smiling. I want his suit. Give me your suit. I think you look like a badass. I think that's because I am one. Okay, but now you're a fancy badass, I guess. So I'm gonna head to the gala first. Just go about the scene, find a comfy shadow to lurk in. I expect nothing less. See you there. You go back to prepping for the gala. Moments later, you hear someone knock on the door. Took you long enough. What? But I timed my arrival to be exactly 10 minutes early. I'm kidding. Get in here. Becca steps into your room, and you hear a sharp intake of his breath as he catches sight of you. And Becca finally speaks. His voice is warm. My God. You smirk at his awestruck expression. His gaze lingers on you. Like what you see? I'm not sure it's possible to overstate just how incredible you look. You could outshine the sun if you wanted to. You step toward Beckett, looking him over. You're not so bad yourself. Beckett quirks an eyebrow at you. I have been to galas before. I know how to dress for the occasion. Are you sure? I always thought fancy rich people had, like, fashion butlers to help them get dressed. I'll have you know, there is no such thing as a fashion butler. I peruse men's fashion magazines for research, like everyone else. Ma'am, shall we go? I was trying to change his voice slightly, but not too much. I can't do that. When you arrive, you and Beckett file into the gala with a crowd of other students. So you guys got to see the display. I looked away just as I did it. Not intentionally. Yay, I got to see it this time. Yay. I got to see it on the way going back. You marvel at the umbrellas floating overhead, the water swirling under your feet, and the fountains erupting in time with the music. You spot Professor Contos DJing in the back. DJ Contos, huh? Nothing surprising me at this point. As you're scanning to see if people at the gala, you spot your friends hurrying over. There they are! The misfits, assemble! Soon you're surrounded by your friends, all chatting and laughing in excitement. Their voices mingled with the gallery music. Hey, Elijah. Alice, did you see the food? There's food. I'm aware. Alice passed a hidden pocket at his side. Watch. What? Alice passed a hidden pocket at his side, which squelched his arm alarmingly. I'm eating good for days. Smart. Cool. Very resourceful. Seth races ahead to the main dance floor, beckoning for your group to follow. I've waited for weeks to show you all this move. I learned from a mermaid. Zev launches into a full body wave, complete with a shoulder shimmy. I give that a 10 out of 2. I give that a 2 out of 10. Oh, come on. That's worth at least a 7. Zev, I can let you steal the show. Watch what I learned from the Paris club scene. Soon all your friends are showing off their moves. And understand, it's pretty easy if you get the core straight. Move the text. I want to see Arthur's dress. As something we can all do, it's popular among witnesses. Arthur demonstrates a slow, graceful dance, reminiscent of trees swaying in the wind. You mimic her moves. It's like dance meditation. It does seem to have emotionally stabilizing properties. I give it an 8 out of 10. What? Not fair. Why did I get it too? Alice whispers to you. We can do better than all those. We can do better than all these fools. Really? You think so? We just have to sync up. Follow my lead. Alice launches into a complicated dance sequence, moving perfectly on beat. What? A new challenger approaches. Alice beckons to you, and you join in, matching them move for move. You draw up your hands, drop to your knees, and slide across the dance floor. And for the epic finish, you let your hands off on a foothold to Atlas. He steps into the bridge of your hands and backflips through the air. Oh my god. Give me a second. Woo. Alice lands beside you, and you strike a pose, pointing at the bobbing umbrellas overhead. Guess we know who's the best of the best. That was amazing. It was like seeing a bird in flight. So what's your rating, Beckett? I suppose I should award you a 10 of 10 for lack of better entries into this impromptu dance competition. It's gonna dance off, Beckett. But yeah, agreed. 10 out of 10. Hashtag twinning. As if I'd settle for anything less than sweet victory. Alice, you and I are unstoppable. Atlas having fun. Gasp. Later, you all leave the dance floor to explore the gala. Atlas wanders over to where some students soar overhead with the floating umbrellas. What a fascinating mode of flight. It's like that famed tune, Mary Poppins. Man, I gotta try that. Becca heads toward the side of the room where students toss coins into fountains. Perhaps I found a use for my spare change. Griffin strides toward the towering cake on the other side of the room. It isn't a party if you don't eat yourself into a food coma. Irish Chef Leanne Bang himself made... What? Fuck you, Leanne. Fuck you. Irish Chef Leanne Bang himself baked that cake, which means I must try a slice. What to do? I want cake first. You cut across the dance floor to the snack table. Chef Diane Fang is Saint Montreal's rightful in the culinary world, by the way, and some say it's his par more. So basically, this cake is very, very fancy. It sure sounds like it. Did you try to slice it? I was just about to. Griffin slices off a piece from the blue tier of the cake. He takes a bite. A series of musical belches issue forth. He clasps a hand over his mouth. I did warn you. The Fame family is known for their magical and dun-da and cakes. Listen, you have to try a slice, but you should do it wisely. There are 3 flavors, each with different effects. You write a massive cake for you, noticing a sign that labels it here. Flavors are strawberry, blueberry, and lemon. Try lemon. But that's not all. Where in the cake do you want to take a slice from? Look over the different slices of cake. Sandra? Take a sliver of cake and lift a forkful to your mouth. It's tart with strong notes of lemon. As you swallow, your hands start to tingle. You lift a hand and suddenly placing forks start floating around you. What's happening? When you gesture at the plates, they drift away, moving with you. Looks like you got a case of telekinesis. Aren't you lucky? Typically, a mystery Inc. plotted that imbues you with telekinesis costs a fortune. I just hope those plates don't drop and shatter. The cutlery gently drifts back down when you polish off the cake. My turn. Tray a slice of strawberry cake. She takes a bite, and a soft glow envelops her hand. She opens it, revealing delicate pink blossoms. That's beautiful. Looks like me. I really must go up Fang and get his recipe. After enjoying some more cake, you look around the other party activities. You join Asher and Zeph among a crowd of students spectating as a few brave souls leap for the umbrellas, grab hold of the handles, and go soaring. Have you ever seen anything so magical? I was skeptical at first, since I heard that opening umbrella indoors is considered bad luck among the unturned. But Zeph reassured me that these umbrellas have been charmed to ward off any danger. It's 100% safe and 100% awesome. I'm gonna go grab one. Zeph does crowd. Zeph rushes through the crowd, headed for the umbrellas. Within a moment, you hear a shout. I'm on top of the world! Zeph clutches a blue umbrella that sweeps by overhead, setting off a breeze that ruffles your hair. Guys, check this out! He swings his legs, gaining momentum, then lets go of the umbrella. Zeph. Yeah! Oh no, your humans are so fragile. I hope he hasn't broken every bone in his body. You scan the crowd, looking for Zeph. And he pops back up, perfectly fine. He waves to you and Aster. What are you guys waiting for? This is the best. Want to give it a go, Aster? I do, but wind names usually stay rooted to the ground. I don't know if I can handle flying like that. Would it help if we went together? Yes, I think so. 2 branches are better than 1, after all. I'll let you choose which umbrella we should take. Now you're red. You look toward Aster, and she nods, leaves shaking giddily. I can't scratch my head near the mic because I feel like you can hear it. Here we go. You jump all your strength, seizing hold of the red umbrella. It dips under your weight, then shoots straight into the air, taking you and Aster high above the gala. Whoa. Ah! The umbrella pauses and hovers just above the shifting canopy of colors below you. Well, this is nice. And the umbrella plunges down, back up. Then the umbrella plunges down again at breakneck speed. Oh my goodness! When you touch back down, you turn to Aster. She stands shocked still for a moment, eyes wide with shock. Aster, are you okay? Should I get you some water? That was amazing! We're going again, right? Please say yes. Yeah. This time, you put the umbrellas. You and Aster ride several more umbrellas, so Aster has tired herself out and goes to get some snacks. Look around the gala. Maybe I shouldn't have ate before that. You make your way to the fountains along the side of the room. Ding Goofy stands off to the side, her mouth a thin line of disapproval. You side up to Beckett in the crowd. Elijah, there you are. As you can see, everyone here is making wishes. This is a common enough practice. Oh, that's what's going on. A ton of people do that too. I imagine so. But this goes a little further. What do you mean? Beckett pushes his coin and sends it flipping into the air. It lands at the foot of the fountain with a splash. The coin flashes, lighting up the water before it fades back to normal. It said that the brighter the coin shines, the more likely your wishes to come true. Here, you try. Beckett offers you a copper coin with a dragon's head on it. Wish for power and fame. You send the coin sailing into the air. It lands in the water. Ow. And it flares with blinding light. Heads turn in your direction. Ding Goofy glares at you. Surprise? Just what did you wish on? Not telling. First rule of Wish Club. Well, I should take this with a grain of salt. This isn't an exact magic. No pathetic. Bleh. Bleh. No prophetic art ever is. Got it. So what did you wish on earlier? I mean, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's fine. It's already come true. It's fine. It's already came true. I wish that you would smile at me. Becca's voice is steady, but you can see a blush creeping across his cheeks. For demonstration purposes. I had to make sure the coin would shine. And you're naturally a sunny person, so... Sure. If you say so. You take Becca's hand, smiling up at him. He blushes even harder. I would say... Because, what I'm doing for you people right now, like with the reading, I did this once for friends using screen record. Even though I'm speaking out loud, I'm being told I'm going too fast. I'm reading at, I think it's a normal speed, to me, for me, I think. But I think it's also because I'm tapping away too fast. Like, I read it out loud, so I'm tapping on to the next scene. So I don't know if I'm going too fast or not. But like, at least for you people, you can pause it. You take Becca's hand, smiling up at him. He blushes even harder. See, look, I gave it a few seconds. Do you want to try another wish or two? Yeah, I think I got a few more in me. Long pause. Beckett hands you a coin. You take it, wishing for a romantic night. Ow! And a coin shines brilliantly in the water. The glow continues to last until you decided to move on to the rest of the party. Ow! You wandered the gala by yourself for a while longer, taking everything in. Long pause, I bit my tongue. Hey. You jump as Atlas suddenly appears at your side. Where did you come from? Around. Just wanted to say thanks. For getting me this mask so I could come tonight. It's nice getting to feel normal like this. Just wasn't being the same fool that snaps over and over because he keeps forgetting he just lost to me. Atlas, you're a genius. You know it. But, yeah, seriously. Thank you, Elijah. I'm starting to see why parties get the reputation. They're fun. I'm so glad you're liking it. If anyone deserves to have fun, it's you, Atlas. I know, right? But in a way, enough with the sentimental stuff. I still got 2 tiers of that fancy cake I haven't tried. Catch you later. You wave as Atlas disappears back into the crowd. When you feel someone tap you on your shoulder. Elijah, A slight drizzle starts up, with shifting rays of light cutting through the rain. The music shifts to something slow and sweet. Oh, I think that's our song, is what people say when they want an excuse to dance together. Oh, you did it. You said the words. By law, we have to dance now. His pose. I can't argue with that. Beckett offers his hand, and you step into his arms. Together, two of you sway to the music, your head resting on his shoulder. When Beckett speaks, his voice is quiet, almost tender. Elijah. I'm going back to the original voice. I'm trying to change it. God damn it. Yeah? I just wanted to say thank you. You're welcome. Are you thanking me for anything in particular, or just for existing? Beckett rolls his eyes before growing serious again. The thing is, when I came to Pendergast, everything all planned out. I would take my place at the top of the class and live up to the heritage name, and nothing would distract me from staying the course. But then you shot out the leg and catastrophically upend my life. But, like, in a good way, right? I suppose. Never in my wildest nightmares did I imagine I would end up at the dean's office in my first week at Pendergast. But that evening in the library, it's like a whole new world opened up to me. Can I stop losing my voice? I was getting this new voice for Beckett down, but then my voice just broke and just dropped lower. Oh my god. I hate you. I finished my water before starting this, so I didn't get another one. So I was like, I'm fine, I don't need it. Bitch. One wet wasn't just another Harrington struggling to play catch up to my sister. You saw I drew all my bravado. You mean your massive snobbery? That too. You saw me as just Beckett, not Harrington. Not someone who's good, but never good enough. For that, you have my gratitude. And I'm happy to be here with you, together. Beckett swallows audibly and gives you a nervous look. You feel your breath quicken as he meets your eyes. Why, Beckett? Are you saying you like me? We've been over this. That's certainly not in question. High five him. Betrayal. You lean up and kiss Beckett softly. Teasing aside, it's nice to know how you feel about me. So my voice didn't break enough for me to not do this voice. Speaking up, I'll highlight that, but it broke low enough that I can't do the voice I was intending for Beckett. Okay. That's a self-hate rhyme. Can I sue myself for that? I want to get out from it. Can I take myself to court, to jail? Can I? Can I? Wait. I'm shut up. Bold of you to assume that you truly understand the mysteries of the heart, Elijah. I totally get you. I know what you want. And what was that? You kissed Beckett again, fiercer this time, shutting out everything except the feel of his hip. No. English. You kissed Beckett again, fiercer this time, shutting out everything except the feel of his lips on yours. When Beckett pulls away, his voice is vacant. I think, in this, you were correct. Oh, good. I love being right. Which, by the way, happens all the time. Debatable. As the song ends, Beckett leans in and whispers to you. It's softly crowded in here. I wouldn't mind stepping outside for a minute, if you'd like to join me. His closeness sends shivers down your spine. His gaze flits down to your lips for a moment before he meets your eyes again. His voice deepens. Beckett Harrington, are you trying to get me alone? Would it be terribly improper of me if I said yes? I guess that answers my question. Days are heating up. Sneak out with Beckett to spend some romantic time alone with him. But let's just say, this is dirty diamonds. For the suit that I'm wearing that I paid for, that's also dirty diamonds. It should not be that high, it should be 25. I just realized that. But thankfully it didn't apply. I think these romance scenes that are usually 30 are now 35. I think I said this before, I don't care. I'm just saying it again. I'm just glad that it didn't make me repay for it. For the extra 5 diamonds that it's charging now. But the suits being dirty, they're usually like 25 at most. What the fuck? Well, like clothing outfits, like premium, like yeah, whatever. We're merely walking out of the gala. You make it sound so clandestine. That's what makes it fun. Live every moment as if you were an international super spy, and you'll never be bored. Beckett chuckles, then leads you out of the dining hall and into the empty hallway. He leans casually against the wall, hands in his pockets. My extra commentary is not the reason. This is for 41 minutes. Without commentary, it's been an hour long, so I don't want to hear it. I see you're doing your best to appear cool. I resent your insinuation that I'm not cool. I'm cool. Thank you very much. He gives you a severe look till the two of you start laughing. He stops leaning against the wall, going back to his usual proper posture. How do you always manage to see right through me? It's because we have a special connect now. Yes, it's because I can read minds. It's just one of my many superpowers. If you can read minds, what am I thinking right now? You're one from classes you can study in advance for in the summer. I've been thinking about that, but not this exact moment. Try again. Okay, I know. Thinking about how good I look in formal wear. Beckett steps back to look you over again. You flash as his gaze wanders over your body. I won't deny it. It's strange. You could read me like an open book, but I still feel like I haven't figured you out. Spent all this time together, and you still don't have me figured out? Seriously? Well, I haven't exactly been thinking clearly. I'm sure you can appreciate how distracting you can be. Sure, blame it on me. Now whenever I plan to take responsibility and rectify the state of affairs, you make me want to learn more. My sneeze is gone, and I hate it. Come back. You meet Beckett's gaze, giving him a mischievous grin. So, did you bring me out here to chat, or... Well, yes, among other things. That is, if you're interested. I previously paid dirty diamonds for this. Yes, I am. Let me guess. You wanna make out? I was thinking it, but it doesn't mean I was gonna come right out and say it. Good thing I got you all figured out, huh? I suppose you could say that. Before Beckett can finish, you grab his lapels and yank him toward you, kissing him. His eyes widen before closing with pleasure. He wraps his arms around you, and you feel his heartbeat quickening with yours. Beckett, your heart. It's you, Elijah. All I can think about, all I can feel, is you. He reels you into another long kiss, his hands running up your back, until you're melting into the moment. Finally, you separate. You rest your forehead against Beckett's. Beckett, let's kick things up a notch. I believe I can make that happen. Beckett pushes you up against the wall, kissing you passionately before pressing a trail of kisses down your neck. This only makes sense if you look at my endless summer playlist. I'm trying to do the Alistair voice for Beckett because they give off the same energy. However, I can't remember. Can't remember the Alistair voice. It's like I try to do it, but then it doesn't come out. It just comes out more Beckett-y. Ugh. Beckett pushes you up against the wall, kissing you passionately before pressing a trail of kisses down your neck. Moaning with pleasure, you run your fingers through his hair, your lips aching for his. Elijah. Beckett's lips meet yours again, overtaking you. You shift restlessly against him. Beckett. You guide Beckett's hands to your hips and jump, your legs wrapping around him. Beckett holds you up, his weight pressing you to the wall, anchoring you as he kisses you again. Don't let go. I won't. I don't ever want to. You clutch at Beckett's suit, gasping when Beckett presses another searing kiss to your neck. Wrapped in each other's arms, you and Beckett lose track of time as you melt into his touch. Attuned to passion. Fuck you. Moments later, you hear the clank of metal in the distance. What was that? That must be one of the sentries going on patrol. Perhaps we better head back in. Aw, too bad. Beckett walks forward to kiss you one last time, his mouth lingering on yours. If only we could stay in this very moment forever. But there'll be other times, if I can help it. You slip your hand to his as the two of you return to the dining hall. As the evening turns to night, you and Beckett head back across the dance floor. You split from him, scanning the crowd for your friends. Psst, Elijah, over here. You glance around, spot Zeph waving from behind the curtain, your other friends around him. Zeph, why in the world are you hiding? Stealth is key to this operation, my friend. We can pull off an incredible prank. Is that what this is all about? We gotta bring a little extra magic and fun to this shindig. Zeph reaches into his pocket and produces a translucent, shimmering bar of something. Is that soap? Not just any soap, my friend. It's Lady Macbeth's patented soap master. When it's his water, it's gonna bubble like nobody's business. And, well, you'll see. That's not ominous at all. I like where you're going with this stuff. Beck is at his station, keeping an eye on everything. He said he was down for, and I quote, a minor case of shenanigans. But for this to work, I'm gonna need you to help distract the other students and professors, Elijah. This sounds like a job for Elijah Bond. The misfits are more than up for the task. So, how about it? Is everyone in? Yes, I can't believe I get to experience my very first attend prank. Pray to Gala for some magical fun. It's your chance to hang out with all your friends together at the Amorelia Day Gala. I'm your partner in crime. Awesome. Now let's get down to business. Griffin and I will sneak the soap into the fountain. Aster, can you keep tabs on the professors? Of course. I'll do my best. And Elijah? Where do you need me? Ellis, you'll signal to Elijah when it's time to cause some chaos and distract the professors. Sure. You know, I could cause some chaos myself. A couple well-placed punches and... that's okay. Just stick to signaling
Elijah can handle distraction. Drea, it will help run interference with Elijah.
And of course, we are the dream team.
Okay, team. I hope Beckett promised not to snitch on us. Let's get to your stations before he changes his mind. Let's go.
You and your friends fan out across the dance floor. Position yourselves within the crowd. I have, one question that I will try not to make it into more questions, but I immediately take back that promise. If we weren't just out in the hallway with Beckett, and say we was with, Shreya, the narration said that Beckett split away from us. Would Shreya separate from us to then go catch up with Zev, and shortly after we run into Zev and find them all hiding back there? Or would we, me and Shreya, or Griffin, would me and Shreya walk over to Zev around the same time? Would we get called over at the same time? But actually, it wouldn't make sense, because then that means it changes the narration slightly. Because how it was just now, he already told Shreya if we walked up together, he wouldn't have just told her, so he'd be asking both of us at the same time if we're down. So I think I answered my own question. I think it'll just be, no matter who we went with, it will say when you got back into the room, you split off from them. And then, moments later, you spot Zev, who, whispering you over, What? I don't know. I'll shut up. You stand watch until Atlas looks your way. Makes an odd hand gesture and lets out a bird sound. Coo. Was that supposed to be the signal? Yeah, that's gotta be it. Let's do this. You climb onto a nearby chair, cup your hands around your mouth and shout. Well, the cake was already free, what do you mean? Everyone's already been eating the cake, and yeah, it's free. Hey, everybody, check out this magic trick. But first, I need a volunteer. You there, the biggest lad in the front. Come on up. You point directly at Beckett, who reluctantly joins you. He leans toward you, whispering out of the corner of his mouth. I told Zev I wouldn't play a big role in his shenanigans. Just play along. Now, if you'll be so kind as to give me your tie pen, Mr. Beckett. Beckett Harrington, as you well know. You hold the tie pen for all to see, to make it disappear with a flourish. Voila! Behold, tuneless magic. The crowd gasped in amazement as you hold up your empty hand, then burst into raucous applause. How did I do it? Without magic. A tune always go crazy for tuneless magic tricks in sleight of hand. I never understood the fascination with them myself. He picks up the tie pen from where you tossed it on the floor. Beckett. Hey, at least it worked. Your distraction is successful. You see Zev flash you a thumbs up from across the room. At the same time, Acid rushes up to you. Elijah, Professor Carter is headed straight for Zev. Thanks for the heads up. You stay here and keep track of the other professors while Shrey and I go distract Contos. You and Shrey race over to Professor Contos, blocking his path. Professor Contos! Oh, hello. Enjoying the gala? Yes, it's wonderful. Give a second. We have an absolute burning question for you. Of course. Ask away. Shrey shoots you a panic look. You blow out the first thing you think of. We're wondering, when did you start DJing? A few years back. I started as a hobby to better connect with my students. And of course, music has always been my forte. I enjoy my musical stylings.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Totally didn't expect it from you, though. Always expect what is always expect what is most unexpected, Elijah. Or don't. Surprises are part of the spice of life. Your conversation is interrupted by a single rainbow-colored bubble drifting lazily between you and Contos. What's going on?
Well, what? Clint? All around you, students stop mid-dance to gaze in confusion and delight at the flood of bubbles.
Oh, this is cool.
Natalie?
Hey, they pulled it off. I mean, wow. It's so weird. Who would ever dream of breaking the school gala?
You try to run away before Professor Contos can question you. As you plunge headlong into a cloud of colorful bubbles. Oh, and you plunge headlong into a cloud of colorful bubbles. Your friends surround you, victorious smiles on their faces. Elijah, check it out. Grim pops a bubble near his nose and lets out a clear, warble song.
So that's what it does.
You pop a shimmering, medium-sized bubble, and a cheerful Broadway show tune plays. Is that the opening theme to Cats?
Yeah. Wait, you watch tuneless musicals?
I love musicals. I know the opening number to Legally Blonde by heart. You spot Atlas gingerly poking one of the small bubbles, recoiling slightly at a bright bird song that bursts forth. Weird, but cool. Atlas begins popping bubbles one after another, a look of intense focus on his face. Soon, the gala echoes with what sounds like 1,000 different concerts going at once.
I never thought I'd get to experience something like this. Pranks are the best.
Hey Beckett, go long.
Why would I ever go long?
Griffin takes a deep breath and exhales, pushing a big bubble toward Beckett. Beckett, what the fuck? The bubble hits Beckett square in the face and pops, sending the sound of a gong reverberating through the room. Ha! You should see your face.
You have.
Amidst the canopy filling the dining hall, Lewis appears in the air beside you. He flies through a cluster of bubbles, popping them all.
Where?
Good and exists getting on the action, huh, Loomis?
Oh, what a cute little guy. I bet he and my hootlings would get along famously.
Loomis wriggles happily. Zeph appears at your side.
We did it, Elijah. This is an Amorelia day for the racket books.
Yeah, it really is. You grin at Zeph, and the two of you plunge back into the crowd, popping magic bubbles left and right. A while later, the gala doors open, and Professor Swan slips in. She makes a beeline for the wall. I better go talk to her. Professor Swan breaks into a tense smile when she spots you heading over.
Elijah, it's good to see that you're all in one piece, at least for the time being. Rest assured that I'm trying my best to find out who's behind the missing wards in the Hall of Mirrors.
Professor Swan shakes her head, her brow furrowed.
I just don't understand how it could have happened.
Yeah, about that. So I found out Beckett was the one who took down the Mirror's ward.
What? If he's a dread, I have to do something. No, something like that. Beckett took down the wards so he could practice advanced magic, that's all. He's wanted to protect me against more attacks from Rafe. You're saying Beckett Harrington dismantled the wards?
Honestly, Beckett didn't mean to. He didn't realize how risky it was. It was a mistake. At least there was no permanent harm done.
Yes, it's all in the past now, but Beckett shouldn't have been able to move the Pentacast wards at all. Only faculty have the skills required. Elijah! Freya bursts through the crowd. She stops in front of you, panting. Sorry to interrupt. I need Elijah for something. It's incredibly urgent. End this chapter. Freya drags you away. When the two of you are alone, she turns to you. Have you seen Zeph? No? I thought he went to get drinks. Yeah, like half an hour ago. It could be nothing, but it's been a little too long, and none of us can find him. You and Shreya rejoin Griffin, Beckett, and Aster. Shreya shakes her head at them. So you haven't seen Zep either? Perhaps he stepped outside for some air. Or he could have eaten too much cake and is sick in the bathroom right now. No, he must be somewhere in the building. I tried branching him, but the trees haven't seen him outside. Look around at your friends' anxious faces. You take a deep breath, steadying your own nerves. I'm sure everything's fine, but you might as well go check outside. You lead the way, heading for the exit. Alice joins you, adjusting his mask. I did a circle of the gala. Zeph isn't anywhere near. As the gala doors swing shut behind you, Aster stops short. No. Aster, what is it? You follow her gaze, and spot faint flecks of blood marring the floor. A few paces away, a small pool of blood has started to dry. Alice crouches beside the puddle and picks something up. It's Zeph's bracelet. Makes this Zeph's blood. Muzzles the bracelet behind so we can track him. And I find out who hurt him. Shreya cracks her knuckles, tiny tongues of flame sparking from her hands. We have to find him, wherever he is. And he must hurry. Judging by the blood, we can't afford to waste a second. Him and a bracelet. I can use it to locate a spell to find Zeph. Alice hands you the bracelet, and you cast a spell. Come on, Zeph. Where are you? You feel a tug as the bracelet orients itself towards Zeph's location. He's this way. Let's go. You and your friends follow the trail, run as fast as you can. As you race through one hallway after another, you find down a growing sense of dread. Zeph, please be okay. You skid around the corner, only to find yourself in front of the hall of mirrors. The door is slightly ajar, and a few droplets of blood trail inside. You burst in to see Zeph, struggling in Dean Coffey's grip. Elijah, don't! Quiet. Dean Coffey waves her hand, and Zeph's mouth clamps shut, muffling his shouts. Blood trickles down his cheek. Can we talk? I don't know what's going on here, but I'm sure we can work this out. You walk forward, your palms open in a practicing gesture. Not another step. Dingle feet draws out a hand, and the ground rumbles beneath your feet, sending you sprawling. Griffin and Shreya help you back up, while the rest of your friends surround you. We have to end this before anyone else gets hurt. Are you sure? Because I really like to hurt the Dean right now. Right there with you. Dingle feet, you're the Dean. What on earth would induce you to harm a student? If a nymph elder harmed a sapling like this, they'd permanently uprooted from the forest. Believe me, Harrington, I don't enjoy this. I hope that weakening the mirror wards enough for you to take them down will settle things, but that was you. You're the one who made it possible for me to put Elijah and my friends in so much danger. We're all part of this now. You're working for Rafe then. Dean Goofy grimaces, a flick of something dark and terrible crossing her face. Her grip tightens on Zeph. This is a necessary evil. With that, Team Graffiti turns and shoves Zev through one of the mirrors, then leaps in after him. Zev, no!